Alright, Verse, it is about that time. We are going to be reacting to a new movie trailer that just dropped today, and that's right, as you can tell from the title, it is another Marvel movie. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm actually a little intrigued for this one, and I'll tell you why. It's not necessarily because of the character that they're revolving this film around, it's mainly because of what led up to this film. And I'm gonna get more into that later on after I finish reacting to the film, because there's quite a lot to talk about for this one. But I am also intrigued because I do want to see what's the result. Now, originally, because this is a teaser trailer, I was gonna wait till the official trailer came out, you know, because there's always more information there. It's a tad bit longer, but here it's 2 minutes, so it's not too short. I'm like, okay, why not? I'll react to it. I'll see what all the buzz is about. Already I've heard of a lot of what was going to be in this film, and already I kind of have a strong suspicion of what's going to be in the film other than what I've heard because of this poster that they just released, so thanks. But, you know, regardless of that, Verse, we're going to react to this. We're going to see what all the fuzz is about. As I'm watching this trailer right now, the video is almost close to 10 million views. Let's just see what the result is. I'm honestly really intrigued, and when I talk about it, for anyone that doesn't know, you'll see what I mean. Besides that, Verse, let's get to it. Captain America: Brave New World. Alright.
Wilson. Thanks for coming in.
Well, thank you for the invite, sir. I have to admit, I'm still getting used to the new look.
They said lose the mustache or lose the election.
Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it.
Always agreed in the past.
Because the previous actor passed away. I get it.
Another run at making Captain America an official military position.
And if we disagree on how to manage this situation, then what happens?
Wait, who was that actor?
Work with me, Sam. We'll show the world a better way forward.
Okay.
Your inner circle's been compromised.
I'm about to say seizure.
But you don't want to.
What if it's a trap?
Okay.
Power is shifting. You're just a pawn.
Who's the villain? Oh, that's who it is. Okay.
You may be Captain America, but you're not Steve Rogers.
I'm Falcon.
You're right. I'm not.
Okay. Ah, there it is. Ah, there you go. Yep. Yep, there he is. My thoughts. So, Verse, on the trailer, right? Positives to negatives. So, let me go to some positives, because there are some positives here. One, this comes off like a political thriller. I do like political thriller films. I've seen quite a few of them, right? They're always intriguing for me to watch, if I'm being honest with you. I just like the political stuff. And when it comes down to watching this, I could tell by the tone, it's gonna give me basically the Captain America Winter Soldier type of vibe. Already it's kind of going towards that. I like the fact that they got Harrison Ford, you know, because the last actor who played that character, he passed away, I believe. So when they made that reference about like I'm getting used to the new look, I'm like, oh wait, I'm like, I got it. Okay, I get it. It's gonna be interesting too, because since it's official, yes, Red Hulk is gonna be in this film, right? I never thought I would see, you know, Harrison Ford, who plays so many other characters, be a Marvel character, and out of all of them, it happens to be Red Hulk. So that's crazy. But I'm looking forward to seeing how he looks. I'm really intrigued by that. It's gonna be crazy. I'll give the film that, because it's Harrison Ford. Come on, you know, he's great in almost any film he does. In the film, the action looks pretty spot on, I'm not gonna lie. It looks honestly a tad bit better than his show, Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I'm gonna be honest with you, when it came down to that show, I didn't really like it. I liked the fight scenes that were in the film. They were fine, you know, they were very entertaining. But then it just kind of dragged on at times, and it was just a lot between Falcon and Bucky, and you know, a lot of chemistry between them and this and that, and it just got to the point where I was like, you know, I got kind of bored. And it's 6 episodes, right? So I was just like, why is this dragging on so much? I wanted them to focus more on the new Captain America guy that was taking his shield that he gave up for some freaking reason. So I wanted more with him, and they kind of didn't do that till like midway, if I remember correctly. But regardless of that though, I mean, here, they obviously brought it back up. And another positive is that, you know, the CGI doesn't look too bad, honestly. I didn't see anything that looked really bad here in the trailer. Everything looked pretty spot on, which should be for good reason. Again, I'm gonna get into that. They got some star power here. I've seen some actors that are in this film that are gonna be pretty beasts, I'm gonna be honest with you. Everything looks great. Obviously, Falcon is gonna be doing his version of the film and this new suit that he has. I'm looking forward to that. They're clearly having him be more creative with the shield, which is great. You know, obviously, if you're gonna give him the shield, then have him do some cool things with it. And clearly he is. That's all the positives I can kind of come up with for now. Now for the negatives. Me personally, I know people are gonna get pissed off, but this is just where I'm coming from. Me personally, I feel like some of these Marvel characters should have just had their show and just been done. The fact that Falcon has his own show, I'm gonna be real with you, I think the way how they ended it in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, that should have just been it. The fact that they were making another film based around Falcon made me kind of go, because I'll be honest, I'm not really a huge Falcon fan. Personally, when Steve Rogers gave up the shield, I wanted the shield to go to Bucky. I mean, because honestly, that's what happens in the comics. Originally, it goes to Bucky, then Falcon. And honestly, Bucky kind of has a lot more creative control when it comes down to the shield. Like, he's more creative with it, if I'm being honest. But again, that's just my opinion. If you disagree, that's fine. You know, don't get butthurt. You know, I'm just saying that it's just, I preferred Bucky. You know, I don't know why. I like Bucky. He's more athletic, in my opinion. You know, he has more fighting experience. You know, he has more skill. Obviously, when he had the shield, he's more natural with it, in my personal opinion, at the times that he's had it. So I liked it. You know, I like Bucky having the shield. But here we have it with Falcon, and I'm like, okay, let me see what Falcon can do with it. And he's definitely improved with it, that's for sure. I will say though, the writing for some of these Marvel projects has really gone bad. Whether you're a fan or not, it's bad. I'm not gonna lie about that. The fact that Falcon even gave up the shield in the first place was one of the dumbest things they could have done. I personally didn't like that, and I know why they did it. They did it so that new Captain America guy could have came in and taken it and became this whole fuss. But I would have rather someone like have stolen the shield, and then he could have been like, hey, where'd it go? And then all of a sudden the news is like, we got our new Captain America, and it's like, the fuck you doing with my shield? You know, like, that would have been better, instead of him willingly giving it up for him to see it on someone else, and then for him to go, no, I want it back. But like, what? I didn't like that writing. That was so stupid to me. When it came down to this film though, right? There's not really too much negatives here. It's turning out a lot better than what I expected it to be, if I'm being honest with you, and now I'm going to get into it why. I come to learn that the budget for this film went up to $400 million. They're damn near $500 million into making this film. So the film was completed a while ago, and I've come to learn that they had test screenings, which is common for every studio and any major film that they're releasing, right? Mainly for superhero films. Because superhero films are so burned out and so kind of nitpicky here and there for certain people, including myself, they do these test screenings to make sure that it's passable, you know, because they want people to come in, because these are the best ways to make money. And when they did a screening for Captain America Brave New World, right, it flopped. Like, it got leaked that people didn't like it. They said it was a really bad movie. So bad to the point where they ended up having to reshoot the whole freaking thing. They shot the whole film over again. That's why it took so long for it to come out, and that's why the budget went up to $400 million. For some reason, instead of just pulling a back row and just dropping it because it was just going so bad, they added more money to it. They just said, no, we're gonna get it done. And they did. So I'm going to give them props for the fact that they finished it. But it's going to be a major letdown if they don't make back their money, because it is $400 million. Like, damn, that's more than Justice League Snyder Cut, and that had $300 million. And for that type of budget, it even makes sense because that's a team-up movie. It's just Falcon. It's just that's all it is. So for them to have a budget this high, that's crazy for just one character. Or two, if I'm being honest. Falcon and Red Hulk, obviously is CGI. That's why I want to watch this film, because I want to see the improvements that they made. If there's a lot of things that are good here that people are liking, it's because of their reshoots, obviously. If they had stuck to the original one, I can guarantee you a lot of people would have been negative about it. They would have been like, pfft. But clearly, I could tell the reshoots came back in. I could tell they put in more time about it. And what's even cool about it, actually, that's another positive. I come to learn right here, if I go to IMDb, actually, right? I go into to everybody who's in this cast, and guess what? There's a WWE wrestler in here, Seth Rollins, man. I heard that he plays the, what's that character? The Serpent of Solid, like, what was it? The Serpent of something? It's this Marvel character. He's like a snake character. He's one of Captain America's villains. But yeah, he's in it. I totally forgot Seth Rollins is in this film. So part of the reason why I want to see this is because it's a WWE wrestler that's doing a Marvel film. I'm like, okay, let me see. Some wrestlers do films, obviously. This film, if you know anything about it, a lot of the drama that was going on with it, right? It's part of the reason why I want to see it. You know, I want to see the result. Was it worth it? That's the point of it. Was it worth it? Did it turn out well? Again, I don't want to be all, ooh, oh, whoa, because it's just a teaser. There's going to be more stuff coming out, so it's too soon to say. I know a lot of people, from what I've seen just from thumbnails, are like, you know, and I'm just like, it's fine. I'll watch it. I'll give a genuine reaction. I'm just gonna give you my honest opinion about it. Will it be good? I mean, it looks like it could be. Obviously, again, $400 million. Will I watch it? Yeah, like I told you, I just gave quite a few reasons for why I want to see this one. I mean, if you're gonna continue on with this, I'm curious to see it. And it's also pretty weird too. This is a conspiracy thing, because originally it wasn't called Brave New World. It was originally called New World Order. Captain America: New World Order. And then they changed it to Brave New World. Come on now, man. I'm just saying, like, you can't be that stupid. You can see you see what they did there. But anyways, I'm just saying that's a conspiracy thing. But anyways, the point is that the film looks pretty good. Am I looking forward to the film? Honestly, yeah, it looks pretty good so far. The only thing that I am confused about, the villain, like, who's the villain? Is it Red Hulk? Because I feel like there's gonna be a third party. I don't really feel like it's just gonna be Falcon and Red Hulk. I feel like there's more to it. I'm just keeping an eye out for that. But regardless, let me know what you guys think. Are you guys excited for a Brave New World? Are you guys not? Is there anything that I missed that you guys liked about the trailer, or maybe you didn't like about the trailer, or maybe anything you also heard about the film that I didn't know about? Because I'm being honest with you, a lot of these Marvel films are having a lot of drama behind them if you really pay attention to them. I mean, other than Captain America, even Deadpool 3, like, everyone's obviously getting ready to see that film, but even Deadpool 3 had a lot, and I mean a lot of issues behind the scenes. Ryan Reynolds dealt with a lot of stuff, and I was like, man, what the hell's going on with all these films now? Like, there's just so much drama in making them, because there's a lot of creative differences and budgets and all this stuff. I mean, even Blade, jeez, Lou, like, do you know how long Blade's been in production? Even the actor is getting tired. They keep rewriting the freaking script. Fantastic Four is having issues with the script. Hella actors passed up and wanted to play Reed Richards, to the point where it finally went down to Pedro Pascal. He finally took it. When it comes down to Deadpool and Wolverine, the reason why there was so much drama was because one thing I heard, they had to do with the actress of She-Hulk. Kevin Feige wanted to bring in She-Hulk, and Ryan was like, no. He was like, no, it's not happening. No, what the why? So it's just so much drama with these films now. So that's why that's part of the reason why I want to watch it, because I want to see the result of, is it good, or like, what happened, you know? So regardless of that, verse, that's just what I heard. That's just where I'm coming from. And other than that, though, verse, if you like what you saw, do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification for more content. As always, look forward to the next video, verse. And with that said, I'll see you next time. Laters.